Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing Home Depot tool deals to share with you. We're going to do the Ryobi deals. We also have a couple of Husky deals. And then before we even get into that, I want to show you the latest Vevor deals on Amazon. So these Vevor deals, I'm going to have linked down below. Then we'll use the YouTube shopping links for all the Home Depot deals that are coming up next. So first we have the single horn anvil, 44-pound steel anvil, blacksmith, forge, tools, equipment, blah, 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 by Happy Buy, which is Vevor. It's 50% off and a $12 coupon. So normally $120, cut that in half to $60, then take $12 off of that. What is it, $48? Something like that. 828 reviews, 4.5 out of 5 championship belts. So you can do all your blacksmithing. Every last bit of it. Also, I didn't include it in this video, but if you go to the Vevor's Deals link, there was like a metal roller thing. Now, they said it was for making jewelry, but I think it would kind of go good with the anvil. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but it looked like a cool thing anyway, so check that out. Make sure to check out those deals there. So the next Vevor deal, this one, even like the pieces are worth the price of admission, even if you don't care about the feature item. It's the Grease Gun 3500 PSI Heavy Duty Pistol Grip Grease Gun Kit with a 4-ounce load. That's not a lot of load, but that's enough load. Flexible hose, couplers, by Vevor, 50% off. So if we look, it's normally $10, and then there's a 50% coupon on the Amazon page. That's the little checkbox. And remember, if you pull it up and the checkbox isn't there, the coupon's not there, try refreshing the page a time or two, because sometimes it pops up afterwards. But look what you're getting. So you get the grease gun itself, little guy, and the pistol grip style. But you get the flex hose, and that normally, you would pay more than $5 just for that flex hose. And then you're also getting the tube of grease to go with it, because it's an entire kit. I know I paid more than $5 for a damn tube of grease at Ace Hardware the other day, but they screw you no matter what. So anyway, as a kit, that's pretty good. Now this one, we have the large double door security safe box, 2.6 cubic feet by Vevor, 60% off. Look at that, we got 2 doors, top shelf, bottom shelf. Normally $126, 50% promo code, 10% coupon. You're down to like $50 for a safe. I have a little lockbox, Black Friday deal from years ago. Fireproof lockbox. Not a cool ass safe like this, and not digital, just a key. Is it digital? No, it's not digital. I don't open it very often. Anyway, paid more than 50 bucks for the thing, and it's tiny. So tiny, a sheet of paper cannot lay flat in it without curling up. And I'm like, who designed this dumbass thing? You don't think anyone would ever have a document that they would want to put in a safe? Maybe it should be able to lay flat in the safe. If it's a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, why did you make this damn thing 10 by 8? We couldn't stretch that out a little bit? So those will be linked down below. And make sure to check out the other Vevor deals, because there's a lot of good stuff. And I even had some on the pages up here. Really good. You're going to want to check it out. Now, because Ryobi Days is going on, we have to lead with the Ryobi Days deals. And then we'll get into some other ones. But they're almost... The problem with Ryobi Days is, if you're new to the program, great. Or if you suddenly have a need for a new tool, okay. But for a lot of us, we got the basics that we need. We got the batteries. We're either already in Ryobi's platform or in another one and don't want to get into it. It's like redundant. Like, give us something new. It's the same damn thing every time. But for some, it will be beneficial. And I mean, it's a good value. It's just they keep doing the same damn thing. Ryobi 18-volt starter kit, 2 amp hour battery, 4 amp hour battery, and you get a free tool, and it's $99. No denying it's a good value. Now let's look at some of the... Now some are better values than others. Like the little quarter sheet sander, kind of a waste for the promotion. I kind of like the planer if you would use it, although how many people are using a planer on a regular basis? Like, it would be more valuable than some of the other options. You got the 4-position ratchet. This thing goes on sale or has different kind of promotions all the time. It is kind of unique though, because it's got this little collar. Whoop, that didn't work. Oh, I hate mouse overs. It has a little collar there so you can rotate the head of the ratchet, which is unique for Ryobi. And, you know, if you were in the right circumstance, it would be useful. Or maybe you just have a preference. You'd rather the trigger be on the opposite side so you always have it flipped around. Like, it's not bad. I don't hate that. The 3/8 inch impact wrench, that's a tool I use the shit out of. So, well, not that one specifically, but impact wrenches. So to me, that's a good value. I would like that. The angle grinder, angle grinders always have sales and promotions. It's about as common as a drill or an impact driver. So we don't really want to do that. The grass shears and shrub trimmer, it's not bad. The fan, low value, but okay. I got the misting fan. And here's my problem with Ryobi. Like, I try not to shit on Ryobi. A lot of people like to. It's like in vogue to shit on Ryobi. But I try not to because I have some Ryobi tools that I really like. But then on the flip side of that, I've probably only bought 8 maybe Ryobi cordless tools. I've broke half of them. Now, I've broke DeWalt tools and I've broke Milwaukee tools, but not half of the ones that I own. Like, I'm not just out here breaking them all day long. Ryobis seem a little fragile. Like, the construction, not so good. Misting fan was definitely one of them. Broke right away. Only after like 2 uses too, and I'm like, come on, man. It's a fan. This is basic shit here. Broke. Let's see, did we skip the jigsaw? We skipped the jigsaw. You know, it's not the most expensive one, but it's not a good value, but I guess it's a good option just because I think it's something you'd probably use. Oscillating tool, love oscillating tools, but they're cheap. Reciprocating saw, too big. You gotta get one of the one-handed ones or the compact ones. These clamp speakers now, when these things first came out, what was it, about 2 years ago these things came out, and they would advertise you can link like 185 of these together all at once. I don't know how practical that is, but I would love to try. Now at $59 a piece, I sure as hell am not ever going to try, but that would be amazing. I just want to link a ton of these suckers together. People actually really like those though. It's a good speaker, but again, Bluetooth speakers, very cheap. We don't want to use it for this promotion. The wet dry vac, and I never get a battery. You never get another battery with these promotions. You're getting enough batteries. You already have the batteries. Who cares about the batteries? You want the tools. So that's my thing. It's like, I'm not real excited about any of these tools. Like, none of them blew me away. Like, hey, you gotta get this one. This is an amazing deal right here. It's just it comes down to mostly what you would need or want, but still, it's just bleh. It's very uninspiring. Now, we have this other Ryobi Days deal. Here we're getting the high performance batteries, 2 amp hour battery and 2 4 amp hour batteries, and we're getting a free tool with this one as well. So it's $199. You're paying $100 more, but you're getting the better batteries, you're getting 2 big boys and a little guy, and you're still getting a free tool. Now this time we have some better value items. 8 total options. I believe all of them are brushless. Now, I think your best value here is the brad nailer. Any type of nail gun, expensive as shit. Which, by the way, they are also amazing. I'm building this little lean-to addition on my garage, so it's 26 feet by 16 feet. And the nail gun, I got DeWalt nail guns. That is so amazing. So much quicker, so much easier. Plus, I'm doing it by myself, and there's like some 16-foot boards and stuff. So being able to use a nail gun and just tack in a nail real quick just to hold it in place is like total lifesaver. And so it's DeWalt, not Ryobi. I understand there's a difference. We already talked about that. But nail guns are amazing and incredibly useful. And not being tethered to the damn air compressor. Oh my god. Which, by the way, this probably wouldn't have it anyways. But anyway, rafter hook thing is amazing when you're trying to hold stuff and you don't want to drop the nail gun from 11 feet in the air, because I don't know how it would handle that. It might be okay, but it might not. So anyway, we always love a nail gun. It's an expensive tool, an incredibly useful tool. I would never shit on you for using the nail gun as your free item promotion. Now, I wouldn't totally with the hammer drill. If it was a regular drill, I probably would shit on you pretty good. But a hammer drill, it's a little bit different. A little more functionality, a little bit more value to it. So I'll allow it in this case. We got the 3/8 inch impact wrench here. Again, I think I wasn't paying attention, but all these are brushless. Circular saw, little compact cutoff tool. Those are pretty neat. Not a high value though. The vacuum. Now the pruners here. Okay, again, I got the DeWalt version, so a little bit different, but same concept. I love those things. Those things are so amazing for, well, like pruning, like general, trimming of trees and bushes and shrubs and stuff. But what I have found is really amazing for these is pulling out stumps. Especially you got like a bush or something. And it's got like all like the spider roots going all over the place. It doesn't have that center taproot. It's got like all these little ones. And those are such a pain because you can't really dig around them and it's hard to pull out and it just sucks. This thing's amazing. I'm telling you what you do. When you got a bush like that, get a pressure washer. Wash away all the dirt and mud and everything. I mean, this makes a little bit of a muddy mess, but it works really well. You wash it all out, man. You just get it all cleaned out. So then you got just these bare roots staring at you. And then you get your little cordless pruners like these guys right here. And you just start snipping away. Just start clipping them. And then you just pick the thing up. You just grab it and like, okay, now I'm done. So I love these, and they're a lot stronger than I first thought they would be. Now here's the other side of that. I feel like, and maybe it's just me, it may be the most dangerous tool I've ever used. From the table saw to the radial arm saw, the pruners, I pay extra attention because that thing will guillotine your finger like nothing. And there is no reaction time. Pay attention. Like, I would love to see what other reports, because now there's like knockoff Amazon ones being sold, and all the tool brands are starting to have them. There's definitely got to be reports out there of people guillotining their finger. That thing is just leaking and rolling around on the ground. You're like, oh shit. Other than that, great tool. Okay. Next up, we have the Ryobi 18-volt 3-tool lighting kit, hybrid panel light, spotlight, flexible clamp light. So this starts out at $209, but it's $99 as a special buy right now. You're getting 3 lights. This is your hybrid with the folding panels. I wish more tools, especially the larger stuff or like lights, would be hybrid. You can plug it into a wall or you can run it off a battery. And Ryobi has another light that I have. It's more of like a floodlight, but it pivots there. It's amazing. Because I don't got a lot of Ryobi batteries. I only got a couple of the tools. I don't need like a whole damn collection of Ryobi batteries. I use it plugged in all the time. It's super bright, works great. Love a light like that. Now, in addition to this guy, which really just seems like an updated version of the one I got, because I don't got the little side wings, you got your spotlight, which looks like a knockoff of Hart. Aren't they the same brand? Ryobi and Hart, same company? TTI maybe? No. Is that? Spotlight on the Ryobi, and then you got this little guy with the battery slides on, clamp it, little pin light kind of. So $33 a light. This is the star of the show right here. That guy. I like him. Next up, 18-volt cordless 2-tool combo kit, half-inch impact wrench, 3/8 inch impact wrench, 2 amp hour battery, and the charger. $327 down to $139. A little bit of redundant depending what sockets you have. But I like a good impact wrench. Maybe one of my most used tools. And I stupidly have too many of them. I have like 8. What the hell am I going to do with this? Why am I so stupid? Definitely got to sell some of them. Comes with a 2 amp hour battery, which is okay. Low value. 18-volt cordless 7¼ inch compound miter saw with a 4 amp hour battery, which is okay for the miter saw. 328 down to 189. Now I included this when I saw it because, again, I'm gonna have to do the DeWalt comparison because most of my tools are DeWalt, so it's not apples to apples. It's apples to oranges, which they're both round fruits, so it's pretty damn close. Now if we look at this, so this little garage edition, the little lean-to I'm doing, the miter saw with a 5 amp hour battery is all I've used to make all the cuts, all the way up to 2x10s. This Ryobi is not a slider, but my DeWalt is, so I was able to make those cuts. All on the single 5 amp hour battery. All the stringers and the beam and the ledger and all that shit. The purlins. One 5 amp hour battery has done the whole thing, and that 7¼ inch, look, I only get like an hour or so a day to work on it, so it's been a lengthy project. Just carry it on into the garage when I'm done. It's nice and lightweight. It's not like lugging around the 12-inch slider. I swear that thing, I probably couldn't even bench press that thing. It is so damn heavy. No, the 7¼ it's light, it's portable, and it can do most of the cuts you need. Don't have to worry about the damn cord. Maybe you don't have power where you're at, or it's just inconvenient. Since I've got that 7, I don't think I've used my 12-inch miter saw since I've bought the 7¼ It does too much. Well, especially the one being the slider, you do get a little bit more out of that. I don't know what this thing probably says somewhere here, but maybe like, 2x4 might be as far as you're going on it. But the point is, I really like 7¼ inch miter saw. It's more useful than you would think. Ryobi drill and impact drive kit. We got to throw some in where you don't got to be in the cordless tool platform. Because if they're all like that, that sucks. That sucks. $15.97 down to $9.97. It's a 40-piece kit in the handy dandy case. This is another one that looks just like Hart Tools over at Walmart. Get a mixture of your wood and your metal bits. Got your spade bits. Got a bunch of drive bits. It's not going to be the best quality in the world, but you're only paying $10 for the whole kit and caboodle. But it is nice and portable. Take with you. Ryobi shank carbide router bit set, 15 piece, normally $69 down to $39.97. You got your basics, your cheapies. You ever shop for router bits? Like not just like these, but like the real intricate sons of bitches. You can pay over $100 for a single bit. I'm looking at it like, yeah, damn, am I gonna start like my own business, making trim and like $100 for a bit? Get the hell out of here! What's wrong with you? These aren't those though. These are cheapies. Yeah. Stupid mouse overs. Did I mention I hate mouse overs? So $69 down to $39.97. It's a 15-piece set. Your price per piece is super cheap. Good value. Let's move on. Here we have the Ryobi 18-volt cordless 2-tool combo kit. You're getting a 5.5-inch circular saw. We're getting little. But hey, 5.5, it's still respectable. Let's not poo-poo it too much. I'm going a little too far. 5.5 is good size, damn it. And you're getting a jigsaw. Down to $79. And 2 tools everyone needs to have. And you might not already have. You got the drill, you got the impact driver, you pick this one up night. You're rounding out your collection there. Now this one, I almost didn't include it because there's not much left in stock. This Husky mechanic set's the 270-piece set. It's down to $99, and that's the same kit, the same price we get around, well, it used to be just Black Friday. Then they extended the damn thing. I think it started in October and has been maybe $99 ever since. I don't know. Because I haven't paid attention since March. Anyway, the point is, $99 for a set like this is a good deal. Well, look at it. It says only one available. Maybe you can find one at your local store, and I'm sure they're going to restock it. This is not something that's like on clearance or going away. It will be coming back. But for $99, you just get such a good value on this thing. Especially for someone just like getting started, or maybe you get it for your kid or something. Like, this is a great way to get a little collection going and be able to put in a bunch of work. Or just to be portable. It's got the little handles there. You throw it in the trunk, throw it in the back seat. You get called to a job, one of those unpaid jobs, you know, one of those annoying bastards that calls you every time they got a problem and thinks you're there to fix all of their life problems for them for free. And these tools will do it for you. Now here, another Husky deal for you. We have the SAE metric folding hex key set with the bonus Torx hex. Torx hex? Is it really? It wouldn't be hex at that point. $14.97 down to $9.97. This is my favorite style. Actually, okay, the socket style is my favorite because, you know, quicker, easier, faster, all that. But as far as a collection of hex keys, I remember when I got my first DeWalt, where the fuck, Craftsman toolbox, and it came with like whole tin of, dude, I gotta just stop talking. What the hell is going on here? Got Biden brain on. Craftsman toolbox, first tool kit, and it came with a bunch of hex keys, right? And they just came in a bag with a button. It's like every time you need to use one, unpop the button, dump them all out on the bench, and now sift through to find the one that you want. I'm like, this is bullshit. It was terrible. So then fast forward years later, and you know, different collection of these things, I get the triangle looking garbage Craftsman ones that are kind of like this, but triangle shape, and they got this trap door with a lock on it or something. And I don't know why my dumbass didn't look at the picture of that to begin with, because I bought them online, and think to myself, wow, this is a stupid ass design. Let's not buy this. This looks more frustrating than useful. I didn't think that until after I had them in my possession, and then I fully thought that. And actually, I probably should have just like sold them in a garage sale or online or something, but they pissed me off so much one day, I just grabbed all three of them and threw them in the trash can. Like, no, I will never look at you again. I will never accidentally pick up this shit tool ever again. In the trash you go. So I don't like those either. What I really like is this style. Just fold it up, boom. Compact, they're all together. They're sequential, so if you try one, it's a little big, a little small, you just move over one. Now the pain in the ass is that they're all like metric and SAE now. Like, why can't we just stick with SAE? I know other people are going to say, why not just stick with metric? Because metric sucks. Alright? We don't need to be more like Europe. Or America. Okay? Learn your fractions. But if they were all within one unit of measurement, boy, that would make life easier, wouldn't it? It's like a scam from Big Mechanic. We're going to make all your tools in metric and SAE, so you have to buy twice as much. Jackasses. So we got that at, what was it, $9.97? It's like $3 a piece. And I think that's it. I'm going to do my best to find all of these in the YouTube shopping deal. And then I'll link those Vevor ones down below. And we're not going to have any other video tomorrow. I bought all my roof pieces. Hey, since we're here, let's just talk for a second. Let's just chat. People who aren't interested, you can take off. So I'm building this thing, right? And the one, I am like finding a new love for my Jeep, because this thing is amazing. I needed those 16-foot stringers. They were 2x8s, and put them in the back of the Jeep. Now that Jeep only has a 5-foot bed, okay? But You take out the back window and you have about, maybe a little more than 4 feet opening. So I ran 15 of those. Actually, it took 2 trips because I had a height issue. I got to the roll bar. All the way up to like the shifter. And then there was 4 feet hanging out the back. But still, I was able to haul 16 footers in there. And it was great because the first day it was like a little impromptu thing. And I had the top off, I had the doors off, and I have 16-foot boards running through this thing with the doors off and everything. It was kind of funny. Hey, I think I got a picture. Let me show you real quick. So it's a little hard to see because like the wood blends in with all the wood back there. But look at that. I got the boards all up here, the doors are off and everything, and then we're hanging way out back here. That was amazing. That was a fun drive home. You know what wasn't fun though? These 16-foot boards came right out of this thing right here, which is tall. Like it's above my head. And that was a super pain in the ass. And then the second day, I wised up and pulled out a couple of these at the bottom and used them as steps so then I could reach up here and get to them. But boy, that sucked. That took forever. And of course, there's no dumb bastard that'll come over there to help you. But anyways, so I got these 16 footers in there, right? And then today I'm looking at these the roof panels, right? The steel panels, and I need 16-foot panels on Menard's website, and I haven't even like done the siding. I'm just looking at the roof right now as far as like pricing it out and seeing what it was going to cost me. $145 for delivery. And I kind of need a delivery because I could fit 16 footers like this in there. But I don't know if I could fit 16-foot panels because they would stop way back here. Which means I would have another like 3 or 4 feet. And that's going to be those metal panels hanging over. It's not like a board. And I don't know how that's going to work. So it was that. And then they said when you buy this metal panel stuff, they create custom boxes to put it in. And the roof panels themselves was going to be an additional $70, and then the trim pieces for it was going to be another $30, and we're still just talking about the roof. So 140 plus 70 is more, 210 or something, and then 30. So I'm thinking that's just delivery of just the roof. Like, this is insane. This is just stupid. Not gonna happen. So then I decided, you know what, I didn't want to do it, but I'm just going to have a seam. No one's ever going to see it. It'll be fine. So I went with 10s and 8s, and we'll just see how it falls. But anyway, those 3-foot wide metal panels, boom, slid them right in, perfect. And I'm thinking, I don't even know if I would have been able to do this with the old ZR2. Because that only had a 5-foot bed, but you weren't going to run them through the back like this. There ain't no way you were going to run it through there. Which, by the way, sidetracking to the sidetrack of the sidetrack, I saw an avalanche today, and it reminded me of my ZR2. Because every once in a while with the ZR2, people will be like, oh yeah, that looks like an avalanche. No, it does not. It is not some pansy-ass avalanche, okay? Totally different vehicle. Do not besmirch my ZR2 by saying it looks like an avalanche. Now, someone listening to me is going to own an avalanche, and they're going to be very offended. Your avalanche is not a ZR2. That ZR2 was pretty cool. Although it was also kind of a piece of shit because it kept breaking. Stuff kept breaking. Haven't broke anything on the Jeep yet. People love to hate the Jeep. I love how much people hate the Jeep. Because I hate your vehicle. You have a basic bitch vehicle. Everyone has a Ford F-150. Everyone has a Silverado. There is nothing you can do to it to be unique. It is the same damn thing. I cannot even tell them apart. And that's why I like this thing. Unique. Different. And people, generally hate me. So having a vehicle that they also hate, like, it just goes with the theme. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're putting this building together. hoping to get the roof on. Oh, I think that's how we even got to this conversation. Hoping to put the roof on tomorrow. I don't think it'll take too long, really, but... And then we got to get the siding. But I got a lot of shit going on this week. So that's why we're not going to have another video later today. There's too much stuff going on. But we are going to try and do more of these Home Depot, Lowe's. We're going to sprinkle in some Walmart. We're going to try and expand past. We've been doing so much of the Amazon stuff lately to get back. But if Vevor keeps doing these amazing deals, like they had some really good stuff on some of the category pages that I posted today too. It wasn't tooly enough to warrant being on the tool page. Like, I think I put it on the tech deals page because that would make the most sense, but it could be the home improvement page. They had one of those t-shirt presses. You know, where you get a design and you like steam it, or you like, you know, like iron it onto a shirt. And those things, well, the prices on those have actually come down a little bit, which is kind of nice. It used to be like $200. Now with promo code and stuff, we can get them for $100 or maybe a little $120. This was $50. And I didn't post it because at the time I didn't have the shirt press. They have an attachment for their shirt press that's for doing coffee mugs, but it's not a standalone product. It is an attachment, and it's like $10 right now. Be good luck finding it at this point. I mean, you could probably do an Amazon search if you wanted it. Make sure it fits that press, and it's not, because some of their stuff is so hodgepodge. It's like, oh yeah, it's an attachment for this shirt press, but not this shirt press. So that's kind of annoying for their stuff. But that's an amazing deal if you want to make yourself some custom mugs to go along with it. All right, I think I've hit all the points that I wanted to for tonight. Other than the fact that I've been distracted the whole time because I'm like in a pool of sweat. I know, how disgusting and weird. I got thermostats at 73. Got the ceiling fan on. Got a fan on a desk blowing right in my face, and I'm like dying. Like, I'm like, I am either dying or maybe I'm pregnant. I don't know which, but it ain't right. I don't know what's going on. Menopause or something. Alright, guys. Chat over. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys next time.